Before we start, we need to answer this question. What is communication? Communication is a process of exchanging thoughts, ideas, and opinions in order to connect with other people. Its goal is to achieve a clear and effective understanding resulting to good relationships in the community. However, there are times when this goal is not reached due to certain factors. When this happens, there is communication breakdown. So, what is communication breakdown? Communication breakdown may occur when problems in any of the elements involved arise. They become barriers to communication. Communication breakdown results when the intended message of the sender is not understood exactly by the receiver. Barriers to communication are present. Recognizing the barriers or obstacles to effective communication is very important in order to avoid communication breakdown. Here are some of the barriers that may cause communication failure. First barriers to communication is the physical barriers. It is the natural or environmental condition that act as a barrier in communication in sending the message from sender to receiver. Second is psychological barriers, are also called as mental barriers. This refers to social and personal issues of a speaker towards communicating with others. Example of this barrier is trauma, shyness, lack of confidence, depression, fear, and stage fright. Third is cultural barriers. Pertain to communication problems encountered by people regarding their intrinsic values, beliefs, and traditions in conflict with others. People's culture affect the way they communicate and relate to others. Example of these barriers is different beliefs, tradition and customs, manners of dressing and speaking. And lastly, the linguistic barriers. It is a pertinent conflicts with regard to language and word meanings, because words carry denotative and connotative meanings. They can sometimes cause confusion and misunderstanding. Meaning of the words and symbol also vary depending on culture. Example is difference in language, accent and dialect, use of jargon and slang, speech defects, or language impairments. So I have a video about communication breakdown situation, and after that we will recognize what barriers that cause communication failure.
Mr. President, Condoleezza Rice is here to see you.
Good, send her in.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Oh, Condoleezza, good to see you. What's happening?
Well, Mr. President, I have the report here about the new leader in China.
That's great, Condi. Let's hear it.
Mr. President, who is the new leader of China?
Well, that's what I want to know.
But that's what I'm telling you, Mr. President.
Well, that's what I'm asking you, Condi. Who is the new leader of China?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Who?
The guy in China.
Who?
The new leader of China.
Who?
The Chinaman.
Who is leading China, Mr. President?
What are you asking me for?
I'm telling you who is leading China.
Well, I'm asking you, Condi, who is leading China?
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Will you or will you not tell me the name of the new leader of China?
Yes, sir.
Yasser? Yasser Arafat is in China? I thought he was in the Middle East.
That's correct, sir.
Then who is in China?
Yes, sir.
Yasser is in China?
No, sir.
Then who is?
Yes, sir.
Yasser?
No, sir.
I need to know the name of the new leader of China, so I want you to get me the Secretary General of the United Nations on the phone.
You want coffee?
No.
You don't want coffee?
No. But now that you mention it, I could use a glass of milk. And then get me the UN.
Yes, sir.
Not Yasser. The guy at the United Nations.
Coffee?
Milk. Will you please make that call?
And call who?
Well, who is the guy at the UN?
No. Who is the guy in China?
Will you stay out of China?
Yes, sir.
And stay out of the Middle East. Just get me the guy at the UN.
Coffee?
Alright. With cream and 2 sugars. Now get on the phone.
Hello. Rice here.
Rice? Good idea. And get a couple of egg rolls too, Condi. Maybe we should send some to the guy in China and the Middle East. Can you get Chinese food in the Middle East? I don't know.
So, the barriers that cause communication failure in this video is the linguistic barriers, right? Because there are conflicts with regard to their language and word meaning that cause them to confusion and misunderstanding. So guys, I have one more video that tells us how to avoid communication breakdown. Listen carefully and remember all the tips that tell us from the video, because it is very important. It can help us to communicate someone in a good way.
Welcome to RTR Suppose Limited YouTube channel. Hello everyone, I am Hermione. I will speak on the topic Top 5 Measures to Overcome the Barriers of Communication. Nowadays we face a lot of communication barriers, so it becomes a big challenge for all of us. But working with people of different cultures and backgrounds is what drives creativity, innovation, and success. The message intended by the speaker is not understood by the listener in the same terms and sense, and thus communication breakdown occurs. It is very important to deal and cope up with these communication barriers so as to understand smooth and effective communication. Here are the 5 measures to overcome these communication barriers. Number 5. Use language that fits the audience. Many people use large words to make themselves sound intelligent. It only creates the opportunity for miscommunication and makes people feel bad that they can't understand what the speaker is saying. So do not try to impress the audience by using languages and words that may be distorted by the listener. It will make them confused, plus they will not listen to you anymore. Speak and explain all issues as straightforwardly as possible. Number 4. Get feedback from the receivers. Listeners receive a message in the way they want to understand it. So don't just ask, "Do you understand?" They will only say yes. Instead, ask them what they understood from the message and how they see it. Proper feedback helps in improving the communication process. Number 3. Use the right communication channel. Using the right communication channel is very vital for effective communication. Avoid sending an email if it is quicker to pick up the phone or speak face-to-face to that person. This will allow you to ask questions and see the body language, which will fetch much more meaning than over the phone or through email. Use email for its proper purpose. We are rapidly losing the art of conversation. Do not add to that by using the wrong channel of communication. Number 2. Be a good listener. Effective listening attentively solves more than half of the problems. When your turn comes to listen, don't spend the time planning what to say next. You can't rehearse and listen at the same time. Concentrate on what other people is saying. If your thoughts start to wander, it will immediately force you to refocus. When you do not understand something, rather than interrupt, wait until the speaker pauses and then ask to explain it to you. Therefore, to overcome all the communication barriers, you should try to be a good listener too. Before we go to number 1, I would like to tell you that this video is sponsored by rtrsupposelimited.com. RTR Suppose Limited can provide UK company and bank account in one day. Please visit rtrsupposelimited.com for more information. Number 1. Be respectful. Language barriers, like all other barriers to communication, can be frustrating. They require patience, understanding, and consciousness. Therefore, make sure that you never raise your voice or over-enunciate while communicating with someone. Talk clearly instead of forcefully and lower instead of louder. Thanks for watching. Please share your reviews and ask if you have any questions regarding this video in the comment section below. We'll answer you shortly. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such videos. See you in the next video.
So guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you like it and I hope it can help you to improve your communication skill, and I hope it can help you to avoid miscommunication, misunderstanding, and any problem in communicating. I hope you like it again, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.